Hi everyone. Just as I was starting to get nervous that my last planner of 2026 wouldn't arrive in time, she did. This is the Sterling Ink Complete Planner, which sold out almost immediately, so I was in the second round of orders for this one. It included this cute card with some more information. A couple of stickers, and a card for the shop. And these are always wrapped so beautifully. Here we have the calendar card and the planner itself. It has a plastic cover right now, so let me tear that off first, and then we'll start talking about what I'm going to do with this planner this year. So the major difference between the complete planner and the regular common planner is, of course, the hardcover and the fact that the daily pages are collated. So instead of going year, quarter, month, week, day, it goes by each month and each day. So everything is in calendar order. Integrating the monthly pages with the weekly and the daily pages. And the way that I'm going to use this planner this year is as a YouTube and content creation planner. In the yearly tracker, I'm going to track my current YouTube subscribers. This is something I've already been doing this year, and this is a great spread to just watch the number go up. In the quarterly spreads, I'm going to log the days that I actually upload a video, include a little bit of information, particularly about AdSense revenue for each month. And on the left side in each month, I'm going to do just a little bit of reflecting, using my own words about how I thought that month went in terms of content creation, my headspace, the success of the videos, my thoughts about it, and that kind of thing. Using the monthly calendars, I'm going to plan out my ideal schedule for content releases. So this is going to be my content calendar. That being said, my content calendar is very much open to change. I recognize it is very much an ideal. It's not always something that is achievable for me, and I often do have to renegotiate deadlines with myself. I think it's important to give yourself room for planning and creating ideal visions, but also holding a separate space for tracking what actually got done. It's useful to compare your ideal against the actual results, to recognize sometimes when it's not your workflow that's the issue, it's your expectations. But it is still nice to have a place for dreaming and setting ambitious goals for yourself. So that's why I'm going to do content calendar stuff in this space. There is a blank page between the monthly calendar and the weekly one, which is great because I always need more note space, more brainstorming space, and this can give me an area to lay out an overall monthly vision, a template, an overall plan. Then we get into the weekly pages, and I always prefer the vertical schedule for this because I do like to do time blocking. And because I'm already doing time blocking in my regular Sterling Ink Common Planner, which I'm using as like a memory keeper, tracker, and journal, this is a space that I can definitely use for planning ahead instead of tracking what got done. So this can be a plan to set my ideal vision for what I'd like to get done this week, and particularly to block out what days I'd like to work on what kinds of things. Do I want to do edits on Monday, scripting on Tuesday, recording on Wednesday? This is a place to experiment with the workflow so I can kind of visualize it and visualize how it fits into the rest of my schedule. So I think it's going to help with overall project management, just being able to kind of lay out timelines and figure out how much time I really need for these projects. And then in the daily pages, I'm imagining using these as places to make to-do lists or tasks for each day. So I imagine that each day that I'm working on video stuff, I'm going to be taking really extensive notes. I always am using tons of scrap paper at my desk because I'm writing down little notes to myself. Oh, remember at 12 minutes and 6 seconds that I want to insert a graphic here, and I'm gonna go look for that graphic later. This is a place to just write down all those little notes to myself when I'm going through the edits, when I'm doing the filming, so I can consolidate all this information in one place instead of having tons of scrap paper lying around my desk. And that's pretty much the vision. I'm not too worried about overstuffing this. I'm mostly going to be writing in this, so I just need to make it functional. I'm probably not going to put a lot of stickers in it, but this feels like a nice, sturdy kind of notebook that I can keep at my desk that isn't going to be battered by just being there, mingling with all my other things, being moved around constantly, being used constantly. This feels secure, and I do like that it's not coming out of the back cover. So we'll see how the elastic holds up over time. So I'm excited to get working in this, but especially excited for all the videos I'm going to bring to you in 2026. And there's still some surprises left for the end of the year, so stay tuned because we've got something big coming out in December. If you've picked up the Sterling Ink Complete Planner, let me know how you're using it this year, if you have any special purposes for it. And you can check out the playlist on the other planners I've set up for 2026 so far. Feel free to check that out if you're interested, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, everybody. Brain dump pages, places to make to-do lists, regular Sterling Ink Common Planner, which I'm using as like a memory keeper, tracker, and journaler. So instead of going year, quarter, month, day, year, quarter, so instead of going year, month, and the way that I am going to use this planner this year is as a video and YouTube planning planner.